Please welcome Soularry to the set.
Oh, my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. Thank you. This is only the second episode of the Soularry Comedy Show. Thank you. You know, as I told you last time, I just wanted something I could do for me, and I've given out so many shows on my platform that this is my new beloved, huh? Me sharing parts of my life with you. Today, I'm gonna take y'all through a story of when my parents forced me to be in swimming lessons. Yes, yes. Soularry to the side. Soularry to the side. Ooh, Soularry to the set. Oh, hey, Soularry to the set. Hey, hey. Soularry to the set. Oh, hey, Soularry to the set. Hey, hey, Soularry to the set. Hey, hey, Soularry to the set. Hey, hey. Soularry to the set. Now see, rest in peace to Coach G. He was an amazing man, but boy did we have it out. Huh? So, in the summer times, you know, my parents, they both worked. They were hard-working people. And so proud of them and thankful to have them. They are amazing. But since they were working so much, they had to put us in a summer program. And I hated it. Oh, I hated it. Now see, we went to school out in the country. You know, we lived in Natchitoches, and Clucherville was about a 30-minute drive. And let me just tell you, and I mean this with all due respect, but the children that was out there in the country wasn't the same children from the ghetto. I didn't know what they threw me into. Ooh! I didn't know whether to fight to survive or run for my life. It was horrible. I used to beg my parents, please. I don't even like Rita like that, but she can watch us. She old enough, she can watch us. And eventually that's what happened, because we all just hated it so much, you know. But going back, I remember the first day they told me that I had to do swimming lessons. And I was already against it. I felt like I don't need this. This is not a necessary part of life. I'm not going into any water. I'm fine. But it was a part of the program, so I tried to make do. And at first it wasn't too bad. We started out, the lessons were simple. Only thing we had to do was get in the water, you put your body on the side, and you just kick your feet. He was just teaching us how to float. But see, my mind didn't register why he was teaching us to float. So time passes, we progress little by little. It became sort of fun to me. I was like, you know, I can get used to this. It didn't last. Okay. Now, Coach, he was a very aggressive man in his approach. And I ain't like that too much. See, you couldn't tell me what to do in a certain way too many times before I bucked back out. You know? But I tried to be respectful. And I remember it got to the point where he said, okay guys, you have graduated to the next level. And now you're going to the deep end. I say, what's the deep end? He said, on the other side of the pool is 12 feet deep of water. And you know, I was a short kid. And I remember thinking at the time, well, I'm about 4 foot. So how much taller is 12 feet? And so, at first, he tried to ease us into it. So he would have us jump into the 12 feet with a pole. We had a pole to hold on to. Now see, at each level, it was a little bit of discouragement because my brother went before me. And my brother jumps in the water and lets go of the pole. Coach had to go get him. I remember thinking, oh, he's taking a while to come up. I don't want to watch my brother die right in front of me. It was horrible. And I thought to myself, sir, if you don't hold on to this pole with all your might, you might just die. And I remember I jumped in the water and I held on that pole and I remember just feeling him pull me up. Beautiful, right? Well, now it was time to graduate again to the next level. And so now, he says, you all are going to jump into the deep end without a pole. And y'all, when I tell y'all my life literally flashed before my eyes, I thought, what? This can't be. All my fears that you have washed away with your lies, okay? Making me think that this was gonna be smooth sailing. Another issue where I was discouraged. See, Rita, my sis, if you guys didn't watch the last one, Rita/Riri, she's the oldest. She gets up there. And she was scared, and I'm with her. I'm like, girl, I'm scared too. Girl, we can't do this. Coach decides to push my sister in the water. I said, oh, we got to fight, okay? Something gotta happen. Because you push me in this water, we gonna have a problem. Now this a grown man, I knew I ain't stand a chance. So I eased up, and I gave the board a little dip, and I eased, and I saw him coming. I said, well, child, I gotta go before he pushes. So I leaped, and I remember trying to hold my breath. And it felt like a lifetime. It felt like I was under that water for so long, y'all. And I remember thinking, I can't hold my breath. Lord, I can't. There's nothing left. And I opened my eyes. And I say, Lord, is this it? And I remember looking through the water and just seeing light, just light. And I said, oh, this is how it is. This is how it is. But it wasn't how it ended. But see, I was out of breath. And so I opened my mouth. My goodness. And see, I didn't even really feel the impact of that until I came up. And I remember having all these thoughts. Now you was gonna push me in here. Where you at to save me, huh? Where you at to deliver me from the pit that you'd have made me jump into, huh? So finally I get up. I don't just, and he right there. I'm like, so you just watching me? But I can't even focus on that. Because I inhaled so much water. I mean, and I'm thinking, oh, now this hot. Is this how it happened now? I done survived that part, but now? So I finally come to, I get myself together. And Coach comes to me after. He said, you did a good job. And you're going to be back here tomorrow. And you're going to do it again. I knew this was the moment that I fight Coach. Because I was ready to lose it all. I'm like, he almost killed me anyway. I said, lies you tell. I ain't jumping off the board again. And I ain't going into the 12-foot deep water again. And he looked at me. And he said, oh, yes, you is. I said, oh, no, I'm not. You want to bet? Watch me. I bet you I don't come here tomorrow. And when I tell you, I meant that with every being. That man was not going to see me. And I was serious about it. So the next day came. And we had like different classes we would switch into throughout the day. All for fun things. It was similar to school, but not school, And so I get out the class and I say, oh, it's 2 o'clock. Now they gonna want us to go swim. And see, I always been a little G at heart because I knew I couldn't let that slide. I couldn't go back on my word. He was gonna know that I meant business. So I told the teacher, now I don't want no problems. You can send me to another class. But I'm not going back to swimming lessons. And they said, okay, thank you, teachers. Thank you, whoever. I don't remember none of them. But thank you, because on a serious note, they really saw that I was in distress. And there was a reason why I didn't want to go back. And they didn't just say, oh, you're a child, you're going. So kudos to the people at that camp, But we stayed there for like 1 summer, so I don't remember them, who there. And so I remember the last day of camp, they said, okay, you're gonna go to all your respective classes, say goodbye to your teachers. And I knew, oh, this is my moment to shine. So I walked to that pool with gladness. Do you hear me? And I saw Coach Garrett, and he saw me. And he said, dang, you really meant what you said when you said you wasn't coming back to swimming lessons. And I said, I'm glad you know it. Good night, people. My name is Soularry. I love you. Good night, good night. Love you all, love you all.